Welcome in, everyone. 'Tis a Monday. We're going to go anomaly hunting today in ParaEyes, which we haven't played in a hot minute. So hopefully I can remember where we're at and remember some of the anomalies in it, because it's a little bit of a memory game. But I think we're actually really close to completing the whole of this game, which is kind of nice, but also a little bit of a shame because I really like this game. We might have to find... I have recently bought a new game, and there's a couple of other ones that I already own that are kind of similar that we could play. And maybe we might even play some of the I'm on observation duty games now that I'm less precious about the nakedness and some of the... We're still not playing the one where there's a sex scene. We're still not playing that one, but I think even the devs learnt from that one. So there is that. But I do own quite a few of those games, but they're not my favourite. But we'll see. But we might forgive them enough to maybe play them. But ParaEyes, it is this game here. You have there it is. This game here. And we have the redacted cameras. We've got hard and insanity to do. So there is that. We'll probably have a couple of rounds where we're absolutely rubbish while we remember it. And that's fine. It's all good. It's totally okay to be bad at games as long as you're having fun. And then you can all giggle at me. Remember, backseat gaming is encouraged. If you see something, do call it out. So yes, please do get involved if you want to. We are also very luck friendly. You can get involved as much or as little as you're comfortable with. So whatever you want. But yes, I am amazing. I will have you know, it is Monday. And if you remember last week, I talked about how I solved some issues at work. Well, I was recognised for it, and I have £50 on my Steam to put some downloadable content for Dead by Daylight when they're on sale next. So hopefully that is enough to finish my Dead by Daylight collection until Pennywise and the Judgment come out, and then I'll probably need some more money. But we'll have some more money by then because they're not even fully announced yet, so that's fine. But yeah, we've got Jason that we want to buy, and there's a couple of survivors that we need, and there's 4 other killers to get as well. One of which is an original, and the rest are all like licensed, so they all do mostly cost money, real money. So we've got that to look forward to. That'd be great. But this game, I hope everyone's having a great first day of the week. So yeah, I know. Okay. I'm not quite sure what's going on with this outside bit. That kind of feels like that shouldn't be there already, but okay. So we've got... Oh, I would say that might be an anomaly. What do you mean no anomaly found? How is this not an anomaly? This is different. That's not normal. Okay. I feel a bit gaslit already. I feel like when was this normal? What is going on here? We're on hard mode, so we've just not seen this before. That's still like... Okay, something has changed though, so we should probably actually pay attention. Is that the wrong way round? No. Oh, okay. Found it! So yeah, there's a hole. I suspect that chair should not be that tiny. So there's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bodies to worry about. Now, like I say, I'm not expecting us to do particularly well. Is that picture different? No, that is what that picture should look like. I don't think that goes there. Yeah, no, that was...
Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome to the Grown Up Gamers community.
Welcome, Chloe-Anne. Oh, we are anomaly hunting. That is tiny. That is. Thank you so much. There is buttons that we can press to give Chloe-Anne her proper her.
Welcome to the community, new follower.
Button. Shout out. So yes, thank you. Please do shout if you see an anomaly. The like that, probably. Or that. This apparently this is not anomalous. This is our basement. This is our basement. Lovely to meet you, Da Vinci TV. Welcome in. Lovely to have more friends. Chloe-Anne started losing her. Yeah. It's so easy to get overwhelmed. But yeah, totally get that. Ooh, we are. So I'm not expecting to win this first round. We're getting back into this game. We're trying to remember things. This feels a bit empty, but oh, I would say that is making me feel quite dizzy. But yes, that was something. But yeah, apparently this room is just that's how that be. So we've got 2 dolls things. Hi, there's a horse. Welcome in. And it's Mary Poppins in here again. Welcome back in. Oh, it's all lovely to see you all again. We have another anomaly somewhere. I don't remember that. No, that is how that has always been. That is also how that has always been. That doesn't seem quite right. I'm not sure that was the anomaly it was talking about, though. So, do shout if you see something that doesn't... So I'm really rubbish at rugs. Rugs is something that I tend to not be great at. I am just going to start randomly clicking on things. Let's try that thing. I am not... Oh, okay, well that doesn't live there. Cosy, welcome in. Look, and yes, thank you for the look. We are very look friendly around here, so you are most welcome to just pop in and keep us on in the background and things. So yeah, thank you all. You'd hate playing Anomaly games. I really enjoy them. There are some that we're gonna lose. There's some that I like more than others. This is one that I particularly enjoy, but unfortunately, tennis racket, the pliers, and the birdcage, fair enough. There was a cat. Everyone, this is Millie. Millie, this is everyone, if you haven't met before. Yeah? Remember we talked about this, the camera's up here. The camera's up here. The camera is here. The camera is up here. Hello everyone. So yeah, okay. You just wanted attention. You can go over here. So she's got a bed there and everything. Guest is here now. That's an interesting name. And yeah, you're using the new emotes. I am going to work on some replacement ones. I'm not quite happy with these ones. So yeah, I am going to work on some more of those soon. Stealing the cat. Ooh, I think my wife might moan if you steal her cat. And I have a puppy dog somewhere. She is downstairs mostly. Hopefully she stays downstairs. Because, Yes, that is Millie's emotes. There's a puppy dog one as well. That's Cora the dog. We've got some of those as well. So yeah, I do need to update some more of those. But yeah, lovely to see everyone. I was just playing this game. I wasn't really expecting too many people because normally games don't tend to pull in many people, but it's so wonderful that you're all here. So a tennis racket disappeared last time, so that's something to keep an eye on. Pliers disappeared. That's odd. Well, some pliers around here disappeared. So that's something to consider. It's the rug. 3 things up there. Some towels. And that's facing us. That's not. The clock is ticky. I wonder if this clock not ticking. The birdcage disappeared as well. I wonder if the birdcage disappearing. I don't remember. I think that was an anomaly last time. That's definitely not supposed to be small. Okay, so that does live there. They live there. Oh, that is foggy. So yeah, welcome in everyone. I heard a creak. I heard something creaking. Okay. I saw that. Okay, there are probably more anomalies in places that we have missed. There's the pliers. There's the bin. Washing basket 3 there, 2 there. I don't think there was ever something in there. So when a certain amount of anomalies are active, your sanity drains until you find the thing. So you're like allowed like so many of them before it starts draining, or it drains at different rates. And when we get to higher levels, you have less time to spot things. But I wasn't sure I was going to be streaming today. I thought I might have to cancel, so I'm so glad I didn't, because I was actually a little bit unwell yesterday. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Was that slightly in the wrong place? Tennis racket is gone. We spotted it this time. So yeah, yesterday I woke up with a really bad throat and pain all down my neck. But luckily, I appear to be much better today. So it's lovely to see you all and have you all in. That mannequin, I think, might have been disappeared. Okay, we've got the blood again. See, I reckon that there probably is an anomaly. Oh, yep. There's supposed to be more tires than that. Oh, that is a glitch. That is open. So eventually you do just start learning the levels and you learn what to look for. That will probably disappear at some point. I have to keep an eye on that. There's the rackets. 2 of those. 2, 3 of those. 2 things there. Counting is a big part of games like this as well. And then eventually you just kind of have to flip through the cameras really quickly to catch them fast enough. And then we'll have to really focus. But yeah, I am feeling much better. My throat still hurts a bit. So if I do get a bit croaky, I do apologise in advance. Do you have tea? Oh, thank you, Chloe Ann, for waiting and for bringing everyone over again. I do really appreciate you. You have been so wonderful and amazing and supportive, and thank you. And I'm really glad that you find a space here for you. And I don't know about you, but I think there's something not quite right here. We should probably do something about that instead of just, you know... Oh, we've got all of the anomalies happening now. Everything going on. So yeah, I'm really glad that you found space here and that you can have difficult conversations and things. So yeah, we do try and be welcoming, particularly like, and this is something that we strive for all year round, not just in the wonderful Pride Month. This is just, we're not doing anything in particular for Pride because, you know, we just exist. And is that big? No, that's just the size it is. Does that normally live there? Yeah, no, that's fine. Cause yeah, just, you know, sometimes exists. Hi. Yes, we can see you. I think I might have found the thumbnail. So yeah, just existing is you know, existence is resistance from the feel of things at the moment. And we're definitely going to be doing a couple of things for Pride. There's a couple of events we're thinking about going to. But we're not really going to do anything huge on the channel. It's coming up to my my Twitch, my affiliate anniversary as well, actually. I have no idea. We'll be celebrating it on a Friday, but the actual anniversary is on the Thursday. I have no idea what we're going to do. I have given it no thought. Don't remember that being there, but I probably just didn't notice it. So yeah, so I'm not sure what we're gonna do. That seems a little bit big. Oh, that's adorable. Oh, that's so cute. Oh. Okay, well the bird cage is still there. That's still there. Okay. So yeah, I know some people like do 12-hour streams and stuff, but I have quite a few conditions where that just wouldn't work for me, as well as like a full-time job and stuff. So I will not be doing a 12-hour stream or anything like that. So yeah, I don't know what we'll do. I do have some spice. Hello. I do have some spicy sweeties that we could entertain ourselves with. I don't know. I'll have a think about it. But yeah, just like, it's been almost a year since I started like streaming proper. And it's just been so amazing meeting so many fantastic and wonderful people. And yeah, the reason I started streaming, that feels wrong. There's something, I'm sure it's fine. But something doesn't feel right here. Is that meant to be there? Is this meant to be something there? I am not sure. But something doesn't feel right there. Oh, no, that camera is definitely a bit wonky. So yeah, I started streaming because I don't like going outside. Yeah, so particularly on a school night, like 2 hours is a good time, I think. Ideally, you should go for 3. Ideally, 3 is apparently like the golden time to stream for, but that is... Hi. That is not something I can quite strive for just yet. We need to go till like 6 a.m, so this is not something we're gonna manage to do today, but that's okay. We will learn. I'm just oh, hi. That is, yeah, that was definitely a bit of an anomaly. I feel like we're missing something here. No, apparently that was all the anomalies. We have stopped. No, we haven't. There is now something. There is now something for us to worry about. All of the things. Did anyone see anything? Yeah, so like between 2 and 3 hours is apparently like the golden time. And of course, the longer you can go for, the better. But yeah, what did we miss? The stool in the garage, and there was a basement camera malfunction that we clearly didn't quite get there in time. But look, I've got 1,342 anomalies so far in this game. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Okay. So yeah, there you go. To one anomaly that you just lose for a long time. If you just don't spot it, then yeah. But yeah, since going 3 times a week, like it's definitely really helped my community. Like, because the whole point was I don't like being outside. There's people there. So was that just in the wrong place or just missing? It might just have been missing, you know. And that was what we were missing. Yeah, just that. Because yeah, autism. There's people out there. I like my people to be more, you know, I really like the communities that you can build online like this, and that's why I started streaming. So yeah, it's just like the fact it's you guys. The reason I am here and loving this is you guys. So thank you for being here. I also apparently like the sound of my own voice, so that really helps. So there is that. Although, yeah, my voice hasn't always been appreciating it. So it's all good. I think it's just, yeah, practice and getting used to things and stuff. So yeah, Wednesday we are actually going to record a YouTube video together on Wednesday. I have an idea that I need to do now to unlock some other things to do. So that's that stool. That's all fine. Rackets are there. Stool is there. Okay. So I have a video idea that I think we can do together on Wednesday, which I'll then use the VOD and cut up and turn into an experiment in my main YouTube video. If you do explanation YouTube, it will come up with my main channel that this one will be on. And what we're going to do is I have accidentally been a little bit too merciful. And I have accidentally put myself into a slightly lower MMR than I probably should be in. We are missing something. What are we missing? What are we missing? That does not live there. On the insanity thing, we're going to have to move these cameras much faster because you've got to catch the anomalies almost immediately as they happen, otherwise they drain too quickly. So yeah, we might have to speed up the camera rotation. But yeah, doing it to like connect to people, build a brand, show, even if like streaming doesn't take off, the amount of things you can put on your resume because of streaming actually is amazing. Like if you want to do anything kind of similar at all, or the amount of transferable skills that you can gain from streaming to put on a resume is amazing. So yeah, I would say, yeah, this is, if I had a creak. That's there. Oh, I called it earlier. I called it earlier that would disappear. Oh, hey, we have our dancing. That's a little bit of a more obvious one. So yeah, to depending on, like, for pretty much any job, there's so many transferable skills that you can put on a resume. needs to live over there. So yeah, even if like streaming doesn't work out long term, because actually trying to build enough of a presence streaming, you're looking at a 3 to 7 year lead time of hard graft for most people. So for most people, it's something that isn't like a sustainable job initially. Hi, Grandma. And I think that's like something to keep in mind is, yeah, it's great as like, whoop, candle is on. Yeah, unless you get really, really lucky, really, really good, really quick. It is possible, absolutely. But I think you've got to go live like daily, and it's definitely not something I could sustain. That's there. That doesn't live there. Right. But so yeah, just transferable skills. Like, it's so much easier to do public speaking if you've been yapping to yourself on thing. You can do, yeah, just editing skills, marketing. Like, that does not live there. Yeah, just so many things that you need to do to be a streamer that you can then translate to almost any job. So yeah, that's absolutely brilliant. Was there something else here? That probably doesn't hurt to find out. Nope, that's fine. Oh, that's fine. They're all fine. I'm waiting for these things to like flip over or something. Oh, Grandma again. Are we all okay here? I actually find it easier to like not pay attention, and then I'm kind of seeing things more subconsciously, and that's such a good feeling with these sorts of games where you start like going, oh, so something not quite right there. You can't always put your finger on it. Sometimes your brain, just like I did earlier, like doesn't quite work. That rocking horse would probably disappear or do something at some point too. That seems, yeah, those two things are there. And then just giving everything like a glance. And rugs are my nemesis. Rugs are my absolute nemesis. What do you mean that? No, that's pretty certain that this wasn't open before. There we go. Geez, I had to click on that quite a few times for it to register. It was trying to be like, no, that's fine. It's like, no, I'm telling you that was not fine. That was not fine at all. Don't try telling me it was. Silly game. Ah. Right, are we all okay here? I mean, this is scan extra bodies. Oh, what extra bodies? 1, 2, 3. Was that all of them? That was new. Where did that come from? That was a whole thing. That was a whole quick time event. Did you get the idea that this grandma had a couple of like hobbies in the background involving the just, this is definitely not a hobby I would encourage. Has that always been there and always been green? Yes, apparently so. Right, we've still got a stool. Let's do a quick mental reset of all of these things. Hi. No, that all seems fine. Hey, Millie. I know, I'm busy. I can't pick you up right now. There's that. No, I can't pick you up right now. I know the world is ending because I cannot give you the attention you are demanding. How terrible is that? But yeah, mostly I started streaming properly, mostly because we actually have decent internet. I tried streaming a while back, but something is not right somewhere. Something is not right. Oh, it's this thing again. Was because community, to connect to a community. It was a nice hobby to connect to people. And now here I am, loving it almost a year later. Oh, the candle is lit now. And yeah, just going and continuing on. I mean, finding Dead by Daylight a few months ago was huge. I'm loving that game. Thanks for that. I am loving that game. But I do like that now that we're doing streaming 3 times a week and I can dedicate 1 stream a week to Dead by Daylight, that does feel like a much more comfortable place. So yeah, we're gonna try on Friday. We're gonna try doing a little bit of Graveyard Keeper, which is a very Stardew Valley-esque, I believe, game. But it's like 40 to 50 hours long for a whole year. We're not going to be doing a whole year. We're going to do like a stream or 3, depending on how much I'm invested in it. We can go back to Don't Starve at some point. And I have a whole bunch of other games that I either already own. I've got a big list of things. Oh, you know the game I'm talking about? The Graveyard Keeper. Yeah, apparently it's quite difficult. Apparently there's a whole bunch of hints and tips and stuff that you can do to make the game easier and stuff. We're just gonna mess about for like a couple of months in it. By a couple of months, I mean a stream or 2. Because yeah, we're definitely not doing, it's highly unlikely we will be doing a full 40 to 50 years. But I think, have you done Stardew Valley on your, I know you do Sims. But yeah, if you want something a bit more creepy, we'll check it out on Friday. And you never know, it might be something that you'd want to do on yours as well. Stall is still there. Something is not right. We have... That's still there. That has only just appeared, so it's not that. That's there, that's there. I don't remember there being a ladder there, but no, that's apparently always been there. Got rackets. What is missing? What is wrong? Something is wrong. It can't be in the... I was going to say, it can't be in the rope because that literally just appeared right there. It's probably something really subtle. I mean, that's not subtle. That's not open. Did anyone see what I've missed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... They're fine, I think. That's there, that's there. I don't know. We're so close, though. We're so close. Sanity pills. And some more sanity pills. We will work out what we're missing. Oh, well, that's... I don't think that was it. Hey. Maybe that was it. We might be able to do it now because I took the sanity pills and found 2 anomalies. Hey, Mindless, welcome in. We're playing an anomaly game. It's one of those spot the difference games. There is something that is not right. And it's driving me literally insane that I don't know what it is. What are we missing? I'm gonna have to... It's a good thing I've got plenty of these. Because we've only got like eight in-game minutes. Right, there's that. It's gonna be something really stupid and annoying that we've missed. Right, yay! Office plant, laundry washing machine. I've no idea what was missing or wrong with those. Where's the cat gone? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, welcome in, Mindless. Lovely to see you again. So yeah, I was just saying everyone I wasn't very well yesterday. You're lucky I've got a stream on today because my throat really hurt and I'm all achy and stuff. But it's okay. I am here. Right, we will get some more of those. Because I've bought everything else, so consumables is all we need. I might have been all the talking, because I did actually do an awful lot of talking on the Friday. And then I wasn't well on the Saturday, and then Sunday I was a little bit worse. So I rested on Sunday instead of doing stuff. And then, yeah, so I'm feeling a lot better today. So yeah, that's good. But hopefully I'll be feeling better because I need to go into the office on Thursday. I've got big meetings. I've got a big all-day meeting that I'm going to have to get through, which I've tried to dump on my manager, but I know full well that I'm going to have to shoulder a lot of that, but we will see. We will try. So, difficulty insane, 7 cameras, 4 times spawn rate. Don't expect us to do this quickly. In fact, I think this is like the last level. I think we've done like everything. I'm not doing lights out because that basically means that there's your mouse is like a flashlight, and I'm like, it's a community game. We're all doing this together. So there's also shuffle mode, so we could do that maybe once or twice. There's probably a there's probably an achievement for that. So yeah, we're not doing the lights out mode because I want you guys to be able to actually see what's going on. Like Markiplier played this and he played the lights out challenge, and I was just like, that's so pointless. Like, you want your audience to join in and see. So let us give this a go. I'm not expecting us to achieve it quickly, but we will see. We will see how things go. 65 anomalies over 7 cameras. Right, so there is an extra camera. Oh, okay. This is a lot of stuff. This is a lot of things. Okay. 2 big cans, a little can, a ladder. Lights on the left. Oop, that's nice and easy one to start with. That's gonna be a challenge. Then we've got basement. That is normal. That is how that's not an anomaly. That's just how the basement is. Like, we know these rackets disappear. And we know these things move. We know that jiggles. We know that jiggles. We know the stool does things. These do things. I haven't seen this can do things. This paint can do things, but I bet it does. 1, 2, 3 bits of cardboard. Something about the dryer was something. The washing machine was doing something last time that we missed. And there was, the plant was missing. Okay, so there's a plant in front of here. That's what we missed last time. I just couldn't work out what it was. So yes, this is lights There, those lights off. Was that empty before? 2 of those. Yep, okay, so that's empty. 2 boxes. This is going to be a really tough one, this. That's okay. We've got this, and it's just a game, and it's okay to be rubbish at games. It's okay to fail at these. So that's absolutely fine. I don't know what we're going to do if we manage to do it. We could play a different game afterwards. Maybe do some Phas. If anyone has any suggestions... Hi! Okay. On games, particularly if you know I have them. I am open to suggestions of what you'd want to play after this. If we manage to do this in a reasonable time frame and have a bit more time to play around with. So yeah, we've got Repo, we've got we're not playing Forewarned in a while. Might have to schedule that in soon. That's a good little game. We've got Project Unknown, we've got we have Headliners, Ghost Janitors. Ghost Janitors is fun. Lots of scares on that one. And apparently you can actually run away from the ghosts, which I didn't know you could do. So I was a little bit concerned about playing it solo in higher difficulties. But apparently you can actually just, as long as you run away from the ghost, I think you just need to break line of sight or something. Some of them are a lot harder to run away from than others. But that's a fun, stupid little game. Run around cleaning things and picking stuff up while there's jump scares everywhere. I do love a good jump scare. That's there, that's there, that's there. There. 2, 3. Yep, no, that all seems to be in order. There is something that is not. Oh, there we go. So yeah, you've got to cycle through these really quickly, because otherwise you lose sanity so fast that you do need to catch these things quite quickly. Yeah, this one's going to be so hard to do, particularly as we're also not used to it on top of everything else. But I guess it is like the last level added to the last level, so there is that. I guess we will allow for it to be difficult, because that's kind of a thing. Oh, we're going to have to... No, we're in a box. Is this a doll's house? We're just in a box? That's weird. Okay. Kind of wasn't expecting that. That this whole thing has just been in a doll's house the entire time. Plant is still here. That's still the right size. That's still the right way. Rugs are still in place. Clock is fine. 2 cans, little can. Those 2 bricks. Lights all seem fine. We've got our bodies are all in place. They haven't run off. That's all good. Yeah, no, I see you there, Granny. Is there something else on that table? Nope, that's fine. The lights seem fine. Yep, caught that. Yep, okay. We got this. We got this, everyone. We are achieving this together. But yeah. Oh! it's a good thing that we saw that, because probably would have missed it. That's one of those ones that would have been really easy to miss if you hadn't seen it do it. Like, the movement ones are definitely the easiest to spot. Or if you actually catch it in the act, that's definitely helps. Yeah, we can't pause too long on anything. We just need to give everything a once over. My eyes are getting a bit dry. Ooh, there's a big pliers. Big pliers. You're not waving. There's two things. The lights are fine. The ladder is there. So we're missing something. We're missing something. Yeah, there. You're there. You're there. That's seem fine. 3 of those. 2 of those. That's there. Is that big? I don't think so. No, that's... Oh, plant! 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 That's the one we missed last time. We got it this time. We're missing something else, though. Something here. That seems okay. There, okay. That's there. There's there. That doesn't belong there. That's missing. 2 things there, 3 things there. No movement. That all looks fine. That is a camera malfunction. This is what I mean, like, you've got to speed through these, because otherwise they appear so thick and fast that your sanity drains too fast. We are probably going to take a whole bunch of sanity pills, but that is okay. I have plenty of those. But yeah, we are going to have to speed flick through these and just trust that we catch things before we start taking the hit on them. There. Ooh. I think the anomalies kind of come in waves. So we're probably looking at a couple of them appearing now. I mean, it's nice that you're like, yeah, there's definitely something there, because my sanity is draining, but that's also like not ideal. And also, if something's just happened on a camera that you've just moved away from, that's an entire cycle that you've got to get through before you see it. So that is why you have to move fairly quickly. Right. And there's still something else that we're missing. What are we missing? What are we missing? Oh, well, there's Grandma. She's quite obvious. But is that everything? Have we caught up? There's nothing weird going on here. Those things. Ah! That's missing. That's such a subtle thing. But yeah, we've gotta keep up the pace. Got to keep up the pace. Gotta just, yeah. I think we should maybe let us fail this one and save on our sanity pills, because I don't think it's close enough. And we'll just use this as a practice run, because you know there's this whole new thing that has appeared that is really quite a difficult one. So I think it's okay for us to just fail, but also let's not fail on purpose. Let's keep... I feel like we're clearly missing something, because otherwise we wouldn't be losing sanity quite so quickly when something does happen. So I feel like there might be something that we've missed long term. There's those. Yeah, I still feel like that there's something else that we've missed. Is there something here? Those lights are lights. Oh, there shouldn't be a second ladder. Right. Okay. Yes. So there was indeed something that we hadn't noticed. It just takes us missing one thing for a long time, and that's game over. But that's okay. We're looking for something. Orbs. Okay. Oh. What do you mean, no anomaly found? No anomaly found. Really? Really? I think the whole chainsawing grandma might be a bit of an anomaly. I'm not convinced she's supposed to be there. Very much not convinced by that. Oh. Body. 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 Okay. So yeah, we're not gonna achieve this. Look, we got 1%. 1%. But yeah, we're still learning that level, and that's fine. That's that. Yeah, we're not gonna achieve this. But that is okay. We're not gonna brute force it either with tablets. Plant is still there. Okay. Oh. Room 1, Eleanor throws Resonance paint bucket. Yes, we literally just spotted that at the last second, and we didn't quite tag it in time. But we found 40 anomalies. That was pretty good going, considering we hadn't seen one of those levels. Right, let me just give my eyes a moment. Oh, it's actually quite intense. Oh, it's very, very, very intense on the eyes. I should probably go get my eye drops, but they're in the other room. And we're here, and I'm lazy. So we won't. So yeah, what game that we've already got installed did we want to play after we've achieved this? Because we've got like an hour or so, assuming we do this in the next sort of 10-20 minutes. And we've got like an hour or so. So we'll see. I don't want just to default to Dead by Daylight because, oh, also this, not noticed that before. Yeah, I don't want to just default to Dead by Daylight because, you know what, well, if you give me any chance at all, then yeah, that's what I would be playing. But this is not Dead by Daylight Day. Dead by Daylight Day is Wednesday. And I need to set up for the video on Wednesday. We could do some Survivor. We could do some Dead by Daylight Survivor. That would be fine. I do want to practice. I do want to practice that. So we could consider that for an hour. Plant is there. But also, yeah, we've got Forewarned, we've got Repo, we've got Phasmo, we've got like loads of other games we could play for an hour as well. On games that are more aligned to what we're supposed to be doing. Oh, you can't really see that very well, so hopefully that doesn't disappear. Because it actually gets stuck underneath the text. That'd be mean if they did that. So yeah. No second. Hi. No second ladder. That's fog. Not seen that there before. I mean, there's like 65 anomalies and we only found 40 of them. So there's like 15 that we haven't really seen yet, or at least we didn't see last time. So how many of those are here? Right, that's there. We've got rackets, we've got 2 of those. Everything seems the right size. Hi, Granny. She seems to like being all over the place. I mean, I presume it's her house, so, you know, there is that. We've got rackets. That's all okay. Oh, no, we are now missing... Oh, stool is gone. Stool is moved. That was one that we had missed previously. So yeah, we've got... What are we doing? So yeah, I am having to go quite fast. As you see, you do have to catch the anomalies really quickly so that they don't drain your sanity too much. And you've got to... Because we've got 7 cameras now. It's quite a lot to manage. Oh. And some of the anomalies are more obvious than others, which is a benefit. We appreciate that. Oh, I didn't really pay attention. So our paint can is still there. We've still got 3. That's not supposed to be open. Plant is still there. These paintings seem fine. The paintings don't seem to change. It's not been something we've noticed on this one. The lights haven't changed yet. I am expecting that to be something that does change. Right, we need to pick up the pace on these cameras. Something is amiss. That all seems fine. They're both there. That's there. Oh, racket. We're missing a racket. They're saying once you miss it once and it's told you, I really appreciate that it tells you what you missed, so that you can keep an eye out for it for next time, because that really helps. So it does help when you can see it do the thing. That's quite handy. Also, that's one of my favourite bits about these sorts of games, is like that haunted idea, the thing that like the place is a bit haunted and stuff kind of happens. Like, I really love that. That is this one. Like, yeah, we had that nice audio cue on that was really annoying. I say nice. Really annoying audio cue. On the EMF. Don't pause. Oh, that doesn't live there. That seems okay. So yeah, that's the one we're going to be pausing on most, because that's the picture that we know the least, that we have least experience with. And it's particularly like difficult as well. It's particularly confusing. So yeah, we know to look out for the boxes and that going up. Rackets. Okay. Probably missing something else. That's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. That's fine. Plant is gone. Wavy thing. Thing is waving. Anything else? 1, 2, 3. You're fine. Lights look good. No extra ladder. That's there. That's there. Ooh, come on. We can do this. We're doing great. We're doing fine. It just does mean like missing one thing and that ruins your game. But that's just how it is. That is just how it be in games like this. And we just need to get a little bit lucky in the spawns and that we can see them and get to them in time and recognize them and tag them. So what I really like about this game is the fact that you just right click to register the anomalies. You don't have to work out if it's a shadow or a void or a... Like, that's what I really didn't like with the I'm on observation duty ones. It was like not only having to work out, you know, that something has changed, but also work out what it is and then report it appropriately. It's like there's a lot going on in the games, whereas it's just hard enough right-clicking in a timely fashion. That's hard enough in and of itself, as you can see. So yeah, we've got those. That all okay? Seems okay. No second ladder. Bird cage is fine. 2 of those. That's fine, that's fine. They're all fine. Still got 2 of those, still got 3 of those, still got 3 of those, still got 2 of those. There's still a plant. Yeah, so okay, Grandma's farewell. That was a bit dark. Yeah, no, there seems to be a whole narrative there. What are we missing? Chair is on the move. Is that the only thing? Nope. That is not the only thing. Is there something behind there? Nope. That's there, that's there, that's there. 3 of those. The stool is still there. 2 of those, 3 of those. That all looks fine. 3 of those, 2 of those. Lots of counting in these games. Lots of counting going on. Oh, okay. Hi. System malfunction. Scanning protocols incompatible with observer protocols. Action required. Scan screen to recalibrate protocols. Okay, this is a new one. That was new. Did it make other anomalies appear while we weren't looking? That was, yeah, I've not seen that one before. That's interesting. No, the plant is there. 1 ladder. Boxy things are on the move. That's fine. 2, 3. No, that's all good. My eyes are getting a little bit strained. But that's all fine. Oh, there is something. There's something somewhere. Oh, second ladder again. That's there. Oh, and this is gone. I don't know how long that has been gone for, but we have 2 hours to go. Okay. Oh, the bodies were in a slightly different position that time. Okay. We might take some sanity pills. It's really stepping up the game on this. Like, I don't know if this is still in early access and they've still got more to add to the game, but this game has been pretty static for a while now, because I have owned it for a bit. And I haven't noticed any changes, unless they've just changed a whole bunch of things that I haven't noticed, like adding anomalies and things. What I keep forgetting to do is turn on additional anomaly packs that I have bought. But that's fine. We can just do this. Let's have some of that. And then just take a moment to reset. Go away. 2 of those, 3 of those. Okay. Because, yeah, we don't have... Like I say, even with all of that, it only takes missing one thing. And you've lost. The lights all seem fine. That's a camera malfunction. It's quite a big thing. Again, we need to be skipping through these a little bit faster. We've got less than an hour in game time. We've got 40%. So that's very good going. But there's still everything to play for. It could throw a whole bunch of anomalies at us that we miss. And it could just drain our sanity all the way down in that 40 minutes that are left in game. Like it is doing. And it could just be something that we really struggle to spot. Or it could be something that's slightly more obvious. But this is why that you do have to like really be going through the cameras quite quickly. Because if our scanning through the cameras faster, we would have caught that faster. So yeah, we should just go through quickly and just tag them fast. 10 minutes of in-game time left. Nearly there. Last 5 minutes. But yeah, look, 20% we lost really quickly. And we did it! Foyer rug. I told you rugs. Rugs are my nemesis on these sorts of games. Rugs are my nemesis. So yeah, so we've done... That's all of the redacted. So they might add more. There's like a shuffle mode that you can do, which I guess just picks random things. You can do custom modes, which is kind of cool. Profile. Okay, so yeah, so you can add anomaly packs. Stats, games 123, games lost 40. Lifetime missed 105. Most active camera malfunction, which I've missed some of them. That's quite impressive. Anomaly missed the most. Rug. I told you rugs. Rugs are my nemesis. So we could play some more of this, or we could play one of the other games I mentioned. I'll give this a little bit of a go, and then if someone shouts out any of the other games, then we can consider doing that if anyone fancies, but we'll just see what happens. We do have the additional anomalies turned on now, so we will see shadows and arachnids and eyeballs. So that is something. And they're going to be 4 random things. Oh, don't forget that. That one. Oh, this one's really hard, actually. Machete. Oh. Hey, Kenny. Oh, I have a See if that works. Sometimes these are really hit and miss. Is that 2 plates there? Oh, why is that button looking a bit funny? There we go. Let me know if that's okay or if you want something changed. So yeah, there's your little shout out. Chloe's got one as well. I did Chloe's earlier. We've almost certainly got an anomaly by now, and I have not been paying it. Oh, yep, giant knife. There we go. So yeah, that I miss quite often as well. I remember sometimes these things would open and close as well. These lights can sometimes turn off. Machete. These things can disappear. That can disappear. Was there always 2 things? Yeah, I guess 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm not convinced we're going to do this just because I'm not paying that much attention. But yeah, that's good, is it? So yeah, follow Kenny. He does a bit of variety, some horror, lots of shooty games. I don't tend to play shooty games. Shooty games are not my style. So if that's the sort of content you want, then Kenny is a good option for you. A lot of people here are from Chloe Ann. So yeah, I think, Kenny, you've seen Chloe Ann in here. Where's her button? That's her button. You've seen her around the chat as well. So yeah, she's wonderful, good people, keeps bringing amazing people over. I cannot thank her enough. She's been so amazingly supportive. I think that might be a shadow person. Oh yeah, I forgot that we've got to look out for spiders and eyeballs and shadow people, because I turned those on. Oh yeah, and there's a catfish is here. Welcome in. No, that's no problem, Carrie Ann. You do you. And is that something that was there before? No, that's fine. That feels like something is missing from there. Yep, box is missing. Okay. That all seems fine. All of these are open. Okay. That seems alright. I mean, it's pretty chill at the moment because we're on like anomalies are really, really not appearing often. Not like a minute ago where we've just gone from like the hardest to like the easiest setting. These things tend to disappear and move around as well, so that's something to keep an eye on. But yeah, we've got this from like the first level from Grandma's house. This is the prison. This is the campsite. This is the prison again. Oh, there is a bug. I'm not sure if I should have turned those on, but we'll see how that. We can always turn them off if they're too creepy. But also, it's a game. Hopefully it'll be fine. That was just like silly more than anything. So if we can just make sure we laugh at them, it's all good. Yeah, this is all. It's yeah. I haven't played some of these levels in a while, so yeah, this is taking me back a bit. This shuffle thing is kind of cute. To be like, oh yeah, no, you got to replay some levels. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Machete. Jason is coming to Dead by Daylight. I don't really care for Jason as such. Oh, that's a really hard one to spot if we hadn't seen it moving. Like, I don't really care for Jason as like, I don't actually watch horror. For someone who plays a lot of quote-unquote horror, because this is totally horror, right? For someone who plays a lot of cozy horror games, I don't actually enjoy watching horror. So I don't really have a big association with any of these horror icons like Jason. And it looks like we might be getting Pennywise in Dead by Daylight as well, which is huge. At least, I've not seen any of those films, but I'm aware of them. like particularly Pennywise, I'm aware of him as an icon, as a horror icon. So there is that. But yeah, so I'm excited for Jason. I heard something. Did something move that I wasn't paying attention to? I don't know, but I don't think that's supposed to be there. So Jason, I don't care for the fact he's Jason. What I care about is the fact that he is a mixture of Huntress, Spirit, and Jump Scare Myers, which are like the three characters I am have most fun with. But what's even better is his spirit-like ability is visual-based. And I struggle. I love playing the Spirit because she reminds me to listen, which is a really big part of the game. So I do want to still practice with her. But I often don't play her because I'm often quite tired. And that actually takes quite a lot of time, effort, and thought. We all right over here? That's not a shadow or anything silly, is it? So yeah, the fact that Jason is like a good mix of like, I don't play Myers either, but I love the idea of the jump scares that he could do. And like Jason's power is literally called jump scare. And he has killer instinct with it as well. And like his whole power just is an amalgamation of all the things that I really enjoy about Dead by Daylight. And it might be that I'll play him and be like, this sucks. I might hate him. But I'm quite excited to give him a try. I'm a little bit concerned he might end up my new main, and I'm not sure if I want to because I feel like a lot of people are going to main him. And not only that, but because a lot of my Dead by Daylight content is, particularly in the future, is going to be more about accessibility. So by accessibility, I mean like people with lower budgets, because Dead by Daylight has a lot of free content, but it's limited to characters and perks and what you can do with stuff. So I want to start a series that's more budget friendly, so it would make more sense from a branding perspective from what I do to stick with Huntress as my main. But I could always play Huntress a lot in videos and have... I feel like, is that supposed to be there? No, that is supposed to be there. That is supposed to be there as well. It doesn't feel quite right with so many things all in a row, but I think it's probably right. Is the bin supposed to be there? Is the bin supposed to be somewhere else? No, I think it's probably fine. I think I'm just questioning myself too much. It's these... Oh, chair is missing. Yep, no, I did catch it in the end. We've also got to look out for eyeballs and spiders and shadows. So there is that. But yeah, we're doing all right. Nice and relaxed, nice and cozy here. So yeah, what I really like about Huntress is just how simple her power is, how satisfying it is, and how it's actually got quite a high ceiling. Like you can do some really cool shots with her. You can do a lot of those shots with Jason as well. But because his power is a little bit more complicated, yeah, I will have to wait and see when he comes out and I buy him and I adept him, which will be a video very soon after I get him. Oh yeah, I have moved my release schedule for all my YouTube videos to a Tuesday. So I'm sure all of you are totally aware that I release my YouTube videos on a Wednesday, the same day that I do Dead by Daylight. streams. I have now moved those to a Tuesday as standard so that I can also release bonus footage on a Thursday, which then means you are getting a stream on Monday, a video Tuesday, a stream Wednesday, a potential video Thursday, and a stream Friday, plus potential bonus streams at the weekend for collabs and stuff, of which there's several of those that we're going to have to organise, aren't we, Chloe Ann? So in theory, you could have, 4 to 5 days a week of EAP, which I think is that's just such fantastic news for you all. I think you all need more EAP in your life. Absolutely. And I am happy to facilitate this. So tomorrow, the first video of the Tuesday will come out. And then as I record more video, I will backfill the Thursdays. Just because I've been a little bit too productive. I have made so many videos that I have them scheduled up until mid-August. So we need to backfill a little bit and have some more videos on Thursday. So when Jason comes out, I will definitely be doing some Jason content for those Thursdays. I am thinking about starting a new series with budget builds. So they will probably start coming out on the Thursdays as well. And we'll just see what happens. I've got a video I want to do with Corey. I can give Corey... What I really like about these buttons is they don't have to be here for me to shout them out. I would like the button to work though. That'd be fab if the button would work. I don't know why these are so hit and miss. Do I need to be on that? I do not know why these buttons are hit and miss. I've probably pushed it so many times now that it's like, there we go. Yeah. I don't get why the logic behind why sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. So yeah, Corey and I asked him if he would help me with a video. He said yes. I just need to organise that a bit. And one of the reasons I needed him to do it more than someone else is it's a Dead by Daylight idea. And Dead by Daylight is one of his main games. But the fact that he lives in America is actually a big part of that video as well. So if I can pull that off and organise that with him, that's going to be really cool. That's probably going to be streamed and then turned into a video because of what I want to do with it. So yes, exciting things. I have so many ideas. I've got so many more discussions planned. Yeah, I've just got so much Dead by Daylight stuff to do. That chair still really upsets me, but I know it's fine because I have tried pinging it before. That plate doesn't live there. Oh, that tree is really wobbly. You know, when you just see some movement in the back of your eyes and you're just like, that does not feel right. Look how wobbly that tree is. Ooh. I didn't mean to click away from him. I wanted to see his jump scare, but never mind. Never mind. So yes, so we've got a collab with Chloe Ann to organise. Connor has expressed an interest in doing some more repo together. And of course, my wife might join us for some lore hunting and some repo at some point again as well. Hey, Mr. Anomaly's none. Excellent. Yeah, that's quite fun. 5 cameras. We got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do we get up to 10 cameras in this mode? That would be insane. That would be so insane. Oh, we'll give this a try. So yeah, so loads of things, loads of connections, loads of fun. We've got to plan and organise and do stuff and things with. So yeah, it's going to be really good. I'm very much looking forward to it. 49 anomalies, 5 cameras. Okay, so we know that one's really hard to spot, and sometimes this does that. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 towels. We've got welcome back, towel, spin. This one again. Oh, okay. This one's quite challenging. Got that. They can all disappear. That can move. That can disappear. That can spin. That can disappear. Yeah, that's not an easy one. This one again. Okay. Yeah. No. Okay. We got this. So yeah, we definitely have to keep an eye on towels and things. Keep an eye on all the towels there. The notebook has disappeared already. That one is not an easy one. Okay, so yeah, that is pretty much a straight line there. Okay, that's good to know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things there. Machete, light, chair. I think that can rock as well. Hi! He's just chilling. He's just having a nice bath. He's just chilling. So yeah, just loads of things, loads of ideas. Just, I mean, I'm not surprised I'm tired. I've got a lot on at work as well, I guess. I'm just really enjoying making content for you guys and coming along and streaming and stuff. This has been like so amazing for me to be able to come and do this and stuff and have you all here. So yeah, it's been so fab. And this was a game that I was like, oh, no one's going to show up for this. I was like, I'm going to play this game for me because I really like this game. So it's amazing that you guys are all here, because this is not a popular game. This is not a game that tends to draw people in. So like the fact that you are all here and you're still watching is just, thank you so much. I'm going to try not to get emotional about that, because, you know, when I actually stop and think about it, it's just amazing. It's just so amazing. You're all just so amazing people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Machete is still there. So yeah, and I hope that I am fostering and creating a place where you look forward to sharing this space and being here, and that I can. So for me, it's really, really important to go live by the schedule. That door, I don't think should be open. I was going to say, can we have the door back, please? That's making me feel a bit uncomfortable. Hello? That's just so creepy. Alright. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Yeah, so Kenny's like met so many people, and of course I am amazing. I am. I'm so modest as well. But yeah, like I love how streaming brings so many people together. I told my work that someone had the audacity last Friday to book a meeting at 1 o'clock. As you all know, I stream from 1:30, and I was like, I'm sorry, I'm busy. So what I've actually done is I've blocked off my calendar for times when I'm not available, and it's mostly worked. People have mostly we have had some emergency situations, which is a little bit different. There is an anomaly somewhere. What are we missing? Welcome back. Night. 2, 3. That's all there. These are all looking fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel like there's a big gap here, but I feel like there probably should be. That's there. Rugs. I am rubbish at rugs. Okay, also that kind of helps. What do you mean no anomaly found? I was too quick on the camera malfunction. Okay, that's gone out. That's definitely a thing. So yeah, so someone had the audacity to make me try and work on a Friday afternoon. I'm like, I'm sorry, I stream. They actually moved it for someone else. I didn't actually make a fuss, but they happened to move it so that I finished at my normal time. And then I was like, I'm sorry, I have to go, and I'm streaming, and people turn up and they watch me play video games, and it's a whole thing. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Now that's fine, but it feels wrong. Something about it feels wrong, but I think it's fine. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's there. That's there. That's there. That's still there. Rugs. You guys need to really pay attention to the rugs for me. I have such a blind spot for rugs. It's just quite nice to have like a really random mishmash of cameras. It's interesting the ones that it's clearly favouring. And yeah, with shadow people, bugs, and eyeballs. Something to keep an eye on as well. Oh, yeah. So yeah, it's just been such an amazing journey. Oh, that is going for a bit of a spin. And yeah, so it's really important to me to go live when I'm on a schedule. So I was actually supposed to be a meeting at the moment, like instead of streaming. But I prioritized streaming because, like I say, that's really important to me to keep those schedules and to be here for you guys, particularly as it was last minute and I'd already, like, I can't just change stuff. That's not how my brain works. So yeah, I think I made the right choice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's that as well. Maybe we'll count that 6. Oh, there was an extra plant. There should not be a plant there. But yes, I will catch up with a different meeting for not a work thing. That's something else. If we get it off the ground and if we start getting it organised and get stuff sorted for it, then I can start talking about that a bit more as well. But it won't be relevant for a lot of people because it's a bit more of a local UK, specifically Wales thing. But that would be lovely if we can get it up and running proper. So yeah, that'd be good. But it's been going a few months, yeah, and it's been a bit slow to get off the ground. But that's okay. We'll get there. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This big empty space is still like, and rugs. Oh, we are missing something. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, now I can see your Emily's monkey. I do find it interesting how like all these narratives are kind of knitted together. Because Emily is the granddaughter of the grandma. And so she's the one that haunts the school. And that's her toy that appears across multiple levels. Then I'm assuming that the psycho is probably her father or something. I don't know how that fits in. 2, 3, 4. Hi. Yeah, so I don't know how it all fits together. But I suspect it probably does. Just because the fact that the grandmother and the Emily are linked, it kind of implies that everything is sort of mixed, like everything is linked to maybe one family. That'd be really interesting if that's a thing. It'd be really even more interesting if like you could find clues that actually knit the whole family story together. But I'm not convinced that we've got that in the game. Hi, Emily. Hello. So yeah, so we've got a psycho on this level. There's a doctor on the asylum. Oh, excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Doing our counting, doing our checks. So yeah, that's all good. So yeah, when I moved the main videos, I haven't moved all the shorts around, so the shorts are gonna still come out. Like, the shorts linked to the videos will come out Thursday instead of Wednesday, just because I was not readjusting everything. I was not readjusting the entire schedule. It was bad enough moving 9 videos that just needed to be moved back one day. Like, making content, jeez. If you know, you know. But I was playing with the idea of starting to upload to Instagram a bit. That's that handy that we saw that. Oh, because I probably would have missed that. That was handy to spot. I don't remember this light being on. No? Yeah, that light is on. Okay. We can live with that. So yeah, I was thinking about like throwing something on Instagram, but that's a whole other mental load, and sourcing it and scheduling it. Like, just scheduling shorts each week can take me half a day, and I really don't want to do a whole day of just scheduling shorts and reels. But I might do in the future. And what I might do is take the best of the shorts from YouTube that have performed particularly well for me, and then consider put them over on Instagram. Maybe I'm kind of playing with the idea for that as well at some point. But I think for now, maybe I'll just continue to focus on YouTube. Feels particularly dark. Oh, all the trees sway. All of the trees are just swaying away. Okay. So yeah, with so much stuff planned, and we can expand into so many other things. We can't expand into TikTok unless I make a new TikTok. And also they suck, so I don't particularly want to be on TikTok. But also I'm not really talking to them for multiple reasons, but I would have to make a new account if I wanted to upload to them. So there is that. But also, until they're like not being completely evil, we might have that on absolutely the lowest of our priorities. It would be TikTok. I mean, not the lowest, like Kick. I'll tell you what, if you stream on Kick, I do judge you, and I am less likely to follow, because they have made it very clear that they are not inclusive and they do not value diversity, and that they are quite happy for people to not be very pleasant on there. And if that is just not a place where I want to associate with people that, so that's, there's something is, 1, 2, there is a something somewhere. There is a something somewhere that has happened. Okay, that's slightly more obvious than I was looking for. Hopefully that was it. I think that might have been. Of course, it was the last. No, there is something else as well. That's there, like 1, 2, 3, 4. That's there, that's there. Come back, mind backs. 1, 2. Ah, megaphone. Megaphone is missing. We found it. So yeah, Kick is like so off of the agenda that that it doesn't even exist. So there is that. I don't know if Blue Sky is worth... Oh, main entrance box. Okay, we did miss something. So yeah, I am on Blue Sky. I don't know if that's worth uploading. Maybe that would be better to upload stuff to. They were doing something called flashes, which was kind of like their equivalent of shorts. So maybe I should look into that more instead of Instagram, because I'm already on that. 6 cameras. I might put my... So yeah, maybe if I wanted to expand, maybe that's a way to go. I might look into that. I was looking into the flashes thing, but I don't think it was available for me yet. I'll write that down. Like, maybe that would be better, because I don't particularly like Meta either. So there's that. But I don't know, does anyone really use Blue Sky? I mean, I guess it'd be good because not many people would be using it for Dead by Daylight content. So, you know, I could be an early adopter if that's... Oh, we've got... there's a lot going on here. Hang on. 1, 2, 3 cups, 2 pieces of paper, waste paper bunch, 3 chairs, fire extinguisher, handcuffs, walkie-talkie, mug, light, phone, door open. Okay, what else do we have? We have bathroom. This mat does disappear. 2 of those. Okay, what else do we have? Cabin. This one's quite complicated. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's a lot going on here. We'll just have to try and hope. Oh, it's given us all the really hard ones. Coffee thing. Oh, yeah, no, I am definitely going to need your help on this one. These disappear. That can disappear. But can disappear. These can change. 1, 2, 3, 4 things there. Scary looking tree. Okay, back to here. Let's see if we can find what the anomaly is. Hopefully it's something obvious. Briefcase. Light. We're gonna fail before we even start. That disappears. Yeah, I am not... Okay, well, there's a shadow figure there. I guess that's a start. But we are still missing something. Coffee. Chairs thing. Okay. That was subtle. Was that backpack there? Yeah, I think it was. Is that there? Sometimes that moves. Oh, stuff here. Yes, okay, sleeping bag was just missing. Oh, this is going to be so hard. It's going to be so difficult. Yeah, I'm not convinced we're going to achieve this one. Oh, hi, cannibal. Hi, cannibal. Really heavy footsteps. Okay, so... Oh, we've got something else missing already. Something here? No, but there is a thing there. Oh, there's so much happening. Oh, if that hadn't have been like, hey, something is missing here, I totally would have missed that. Oh, okay. Floating table, nice and obvious. Almost missed it though. Almost missed it. It's just... I am, Millie, I'm sorry, but I am clearly very engrossed in this game. Plant there. Is that... Can you not? On there. She's going to turn the computer off if she hangs around there. But we've definitely lost this one. But that doesn't mean that we won't give it a good try. And see what we can find. No. Plant there, yeah. Phone, I think the phone can disappear, and that can be like quite a thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that one's quite obvious. But there's clearly something else I'm missing. That wasn't on before. Control room fire extinguisher. Lantern we just hit. The fire extinguisher was missing in the control room. Now, if we replay this, will it give us the same cameras or different cameras? That will be interesting. So yeah, okay. It's different cameras. Okay. Oop. 1, 2, 3 little things there. That door is closed. Shoes, there's a basket there, lamp there, light there, right. Okay, well, we've done this room a couple of times. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Canoe. This disappears that I'm really bad at. Oh, we've done this one before. That's not too bad. That can disappear. That doesn't live there. Peanut butter lives anywhere else. Some of these can disappear. Okay. Okay, I think we've got a little bit more chance on this one. A little bit more. Wow. A lot more. Not forgetting that it could be eyeballs and shadows and bugs. So this lantern is off. Keep that in mind. I did that. I did do that. Yeah, I even made a short on the trash disappearing, on the rubbish disappearing, because I was like, yeah, no, that ghost is welcome here if they're gonna take the rubbish out. Absolutely no trouble at all. This disappears and this rug disappears. There's a rug here. As I keep saying, they really don't like the... Okay, hi. Hi. Alright. Rugs. Rugs are my nemesis in this game. So we've got rug here, rug here, rug here, and rug here. So let's remember those. That's all fine. That's there. 4 things there. Okay, that's there. That's all good. Seems alright. Right, so that is moving. Rugs. Nope, that's there. Oh, milk thing. It's interesting to try and remember. There is something missing. Or something changed. It doesn't necessarily have to be missing. Oh, drawer is open. So yeah, this is a really good reuse of your assets and of your levels to get more game while... Yeah, so this is a really good idea. What are we missing? Oh, bench. There is an entire bench missing. 2, 3. I was going to say, yes, there are 4 things, but there should be something here. That's cheeky. Cheeky moving it instead of getting rid of it. Oh, and these, they are on the wrong side. I love the fact that you can see that in the mirror there. That's such a cute detail. So yeah, we've got to pay attention to the rugs. 4 rugs in here. Right. I'm just hoping that I remember the stuff in the cell block. I heard that fall actually from the other room. That's quite cool. It's kind of nice that some things have like a sound associated with them, with some of these anomalies. So yeah, I'm just kind of trusting that I remember this, but yeah, that I know that I have a weak spot for that. Oh, I'm a little bit tired. Oh, there's some eyeballs there. They are looking at us. So yeah, this is like I can appreciate that it's difficult to keep all of your ideas in one game. It's the same as a content creator where you have to kind of stick to like one genre, ideally. Like you can be variety, but you will find it will be so much slower to grow as variety versus if you just stick to a genre or even better, a game, you will grow so much faster. But I can also appreciate that you want to do other things and do stuff and have fun in other ways. That's why a lot of content creators have like 90% of their stuff and then they have like one day a week where they do something else. Just to give themselves that variety while also not being variety. I saw that. And I know it's kind of like that in at least I don't know. But from what I have observed, it is a bit like that with video games. Is devs will come up with an idea and then they'll come up with more ideas and then they'll try and shoehorn all of these ideas into a game and it ruins the game. It really does ruin the game. 2, 3, 4. So it's what works really well is something like this, where you have one game, one premise, one gameplay, but then they've added things like lights out mode. They've added things like shuffle mode. They've added extra views and cameras. They've just moved the cameras around in some of the rooms to give you a different perspective. And it's the same base game, but they've just extended it with some of their ideas in a slightly different to make it feel different but the same. And that works really well. But this is why Phasmo does not have a banish mode. Because the Phasmo devs understood this. And they went, no, the game is a puzzle game where you try and work out the ghost is based on clues. That is the game. We are not adding a banish game. Every single Phasmo-like game that adds a banish thing does it so badly and dilutes the game, and then you have multiple game modes that play completely differently, and it just does not work. And I think that you can tell a big difference between good game developers and bad game developers by that, because good game developers will save those ideas for other games. What are we missing? Okay, we have fallen on the floor. There we are. We all fall down. And I see you. I see you. So yeah, so good game developers will make their game do one thing and make it do it well, and might add variety within that game mode in the same way that Phasmo has extended it using, customization and challenge modes. But it's still the same base game. It's still the same playability. Oh, there's an orb. And that's huge credit to them to fight against that people want more variety in their games, which just doesn't work. And I've seen so many games ruined because they're like, oh, look, we've added another game mode. I'm like, but your primary game mode barely functions and needs more depth and needs more to it before you go adding other functions. And then I kind of lose interest in the game because it's clearly not going to go anywhere, because it's never going to have that level of depth that games actually kind of need to do well. Which is a real shame, because there's been some really excellent games out there that have just... The dev's creativity has ironically been its biggest flaw. So yeah. Oh, that doesn't live there. So yeah, there you go. If you're a game dev, that is my advice. Do one thing, do it well. Don't dilute your gameplay. 1, 2, 3, 4 rugs. There is something somewhere that is a miss. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is there. There is a moon. That seems... Oh, there is a shadow in the bin. You, sir, do not live there. Is that a thing? Nope, no, it's just misty outside. That's fine. There's a shadow person in the bin. You do not live in the bin. I am sure that you are lovely and amazing, and you are not trash. I think that that is an affirmation that we can all get behind, is saying, I am not trash. Especially when they add paid DLC that should just come out with the game. Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, yeah, DLC, if your game wasn't great to start with, what I'm really hating as well on that kind of premise is the poppy playtime methodology. Have you seen how much it costs to buy the that's not good. That's not good. Cooked spider. That's a delicacy in some countries. Have you seen how much it costs to get the entire Poppy Playtime game? Because it's a lot. Because the first chapter is free, sure. But by the time they've done, hey, Corey, I was talking about you earlier and I gave you a little shout out. Welcome in. Oh, look, hatchets. Sorry, Dead by Daylight joke. My main killer uses hatchets to kill people. Yes, all good things. I was saying how we have a plan to do a YouTube video together that we need to talk about some more and actually plan. And my thought was that we would probably stream it at the same time, and then we'd download each other's VODs. And then if you wanted to turn it into your own YouTube video, then you'd be welcome to. But mostly I'm going to turn it in. The whole point for me is turning it into a YouTube video from both perspectives. So I'm very excited about that. So we are missing 1, 2, 3, 4. We are missing something somewhere. That might be it. I'm not quite sure, but I feel like that might have been... No, we're still missing something else. Oh, and that's missing as well. Sleeping bag is also missing. How are we still missing something else? No, what did we miss? And the cannibal in the cabin we managed to miss as well. So you don't do YouTube, but you're happy to make... Okay, that's easier for me because I don't have to consider your edit in my edit, so that's good. But yeah, I think it'll be really fun for people to be able to watch both streams kind of side by side, even if one's muted. Because that's kind of part of the fun of what we're going to be doing. We can play a bit more. So yeah. I also need to do a collab with Chloe Ann, and Connor said he wanted to do some more repo together at some point as well. So yeah, this one again. Oh, it's really, really liking this one. Okay, that one's not too bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. That disappears. Do shout out if that's missing. Oh, okay. Violin, piano, other piano, tambourine. Oh, yeah, no, that's a whole thing. Oh, and this room again. Oh, that's not too bad. There's only one really hard room. So we're on shuffle, so it's just given us like a random assortment of things from the whole game. It's like pulled random cameras together from different locations for us to spot the anomalies on shuffle mode. Which I'm quite enjoying. It's quite good. Hi. That was a thing. Made me jump a tiny bit, actually. So yeah, it's all very exciting. So yeah, it is cool. I do throw my VODs up on YouTube as well. There you go. There's all my places. I've got Discord. So yeah, I put the VODs up on YouTube as well. So if you miss it on Twitch and the Twitch VOD, that I do keep an archive of all my stuff too. On Wednesday, Corey, I know you're going to be so disappointed with me, but I need to murder everyone in Dead by Daylight. And I know it's like, I know that we're mercy killers and stuff, but I want to do a video, an experiment, because I have accidentally got myself to such a low MMR with how merciful I have been, that I am now with the teeny boppers, and I often have fresh installs in many of my games, and they're getting a little bit too easy. They're actually too easy. I'm getting a bit bored. So the experiment is if I don't try hard, like I don't want to try hard, but if I start not being merciful and actually, you know, ending them when it's appropriate, how quickly will we get up to an MMR where I am genuinely starting to struggle? Like how many games do we think that the MMR is so broken on that it would take for me to start to get to a high enough level that I start to struggle from teeny boppers? Because I think that's going to be quite an interesting experiment, and I'm going to turn that into a YouTube video, but I want to stream it so that people can go and watch the whole narrative of this unfolding. So that's the plan for Wednesday. Yeah, you might have to do that as well, because the trouble is that when they get too easy, like you do need to have it so that you're having fun too. That's mean. That was mean. Did you see how mean that was? I would never have noticed that if I wasn't staring at it while it did it. That was a mean one. There's no way I would have seen that. Oh, there's a giant washing machine. This room is really awful. This room's quite a challenge. This one's not too bad. No, I don't remember that being there. So yeah, I might have to start at least not being merciful. Like, it's not my play style in Dead by Daylight to sweat. I just want to run around throwing axes into backs and having a good time. But when you're like getting 12 hooks and they've managed to do one gen, and then you have to sit there and they just want to leave. Like, they want to leave as well. And they're like, the amount of them that just give up and start running at me. And I'm like, no, go and do your gens. You may leave. You can go. And they don't get it. And then we're all sat there for far too long. So yeah, I might have to stop doing that. At least for a bit. And then if I get bored and start, you know, sweating, and getting teams that are too sweaty, because I don't want to be up in the sweaty teams. But if I start finding that me playing casually, there's a shoe missing here, I can always start being merciful again, because I do not object to quote unquote losing. So yeah, when it gets too easy, so I am also genuinely curious to know what level I am playing at. Like, what does the game... And I know the MMR sucks, so you can't really tell. But when you get fastish games and the timer isn't too long, like if you get like sub 3 minutes, that should be a reasonable indicator of it's matching you against vaguely appropriate people. Because we all know that it will prioritize getting you into a match, regardless of whether they're really high or really low for you. So the more wait time, the more extreme that oscillation is going to be, and the higher the risk that you're going to be against someone inappropriate. So that's where the MMR really falls down. But if you have a reasonable wait time, I am curious to know actually what MMR am I? Roughly. Right, we're going to have to find this anomaly. And it's going to be something in here, isn't it? Oh, is the piano is there? What are we missing? Maybe it's not in here. Is there something on the floor we're missing? That's quite a big empty space. That's not missing. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, that plate doesn't live there. That's... Yep, nope, that was also a really subtle one. That was... Oh, that was also quite a subtle one. Like this one. That was mean. That was so mean. Oh, that locker should not be open. So yeah, I am just genuinely curious. Like, so the experiment is, how quickly can you go from low MMR to mid to potentially... I mean, I'm not going to be high MMR. I am not going to be in the top 18% of players. No siree. We are not even going to pretend. But I am curious to know how quickly we go from players with one perk to P20s, P60s, P100s. Like, how quickly does that happen? Like, in how many matches? So that will be our experiment on Wednesday, to see if that's doable in one stream. If not, then the next stream will probably continue with the experiment, and I will just have to not play Huntress for that week. I'm sure I'll get over it. I'm sure I'll be fine. I'm sure I can just play other people. It will be fine. I'm sure. Yeah, well, this is the other thing. Like, just because they're all P100s is actually not a... It's not a good indicator of even how much time they've spent in the game. It's certainly not an indicator of skill, but it's the only indicator we have. Something else is wrong somewhere. That door is open. Okay. Yeah, it's the only indicator we have to go on. But yeah, when you get, like, the blood moon has just been a thing, and you can level up a character to P100 without even playing them, like, it doesn't indicate if you're actually any good. And also you could be thousands and thousands of hours on one survivor, and then you could swap to a different survivor, and it's just a skin change, but suddenly you look like a noob, but you're not. So yeah, but it's the only indicator we have. Yeah, so particularly with killers, like the prestige levels are killers. Like I have prestige all of my killers that I have available to P1 just to gain access to the perks. There are killers in that roster that I have never played. They're on my to-do list for my Get Good series, but I have not played them. Have a great day. Thank you for dropping by. I really appreciate you taking your break and the time to come and spend time with us. So thank you. Have fun with your work. Right, I was going to say there is something. That one's a little bit more obvious. But was that the other way around? That would be mean. Right, what are we missing? What are we missing? The little things there. What else are we missing? Oh, that sign. That sign often catches me out. Oh, and that's bigging. That's getting big. Okay. I don't think we're going to do this. We'll lock in a little bit, but I am not convinced that we are going to achieve this, not without taking some tablets, and I'm not sure I want to. But we're gonna have to up our scrolling to stop that from happening. Come on, we got this. But yeah, we're gonna have to scroll through, because if something appears and then we take too long to scroll back to it, even if it's something really obvious, we just take too long getting to it. That's like the biggest issue with this game, that you just don't really get enough time between something appearing. I do wonder if like maybe there should be just a bit more of a bit longer before it starts taking off sanity, because sometimes like you'll get a thing and it feels like it starts taking sanity off you immediately. Nope, we've lost this. What is it? What did we miss? Dining room shadow. See, you can miss one anomaly and it's all over. It's all over. Right, I reckon we can do one more round. And then I do have work tomorrow, so then I will have to leave you and pass you on to another amazing streamer. We don't know who that is yet, but we will find someone. Oh, I really don't like this one. I really struggle with the things, particularly on the desks. Okay. That's okay. Well, we'll just lose this quickly. Hi. And then we'll. I mean, we might manage it. That would be cool if we did. It's not like we're not going to try. Normally, he's going to fight it. Yeah. They're going to fight back and stop us from achieving us. It is nice that like it's different each time with the shuffle. But it is very much luck on whether you get like really hard ones or really easy ones. So yeah. It's just messes with your head that you're in like so many different locations. Yeah, book that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we've got something somewhere. There's way too much to look at. Yes, something is... Oh, okay, there's that one. There's probably something else as well. My eyes are going funny again. Eyeballs. Okay. Yes, we found some eyeballs. They were not easy to spot. That rug is going to be the bane of my existence as well. You just watch that disappear, even after I've called it out, and me just not notice it at all. This rug as well. I have such... rugs. What is with rugs? And this one, there's a rug there too. Okay. We need to speed up the... something obvious. No, we'll have to slow down a little bit and... okay, that one's a bit more obvious. Mug things. So yeah, I'm a bit confused about what's outside there, but also we do see from the outside in, and it seems like it's all in a box or something. I don't know. It's weird. It's a very weird game. But I do like it. Like I say, I like the ease of reporting in this one. That feels like there's something around here that is indeed something missing there. Oh, hello. That is the doctor has come to pay us a visit. Nope, that's fine. That light is always on. Yeah. Is there normally? Yeah, no, I guess that's the right amount of chairs. That does make sense. There is a body there. There should probably not be a body there. Right, we do have a rug. We do have that. Those are there. That looks fine. Beginning to start to see things. That's fine. Okay. Ooh. Okay. And then after this, I get to go have some homemade mango ice cream. Oh, technically it's a sorbet. Homemade mango sorbet. We've got one of those Ninja Creamies. We got it a couple of years ago because my wife has been suffering with IBS. So one of the triggers for IBS is for her, because it's different for everyone, was dairy. So we saw this video on de-influencing, ironically, by this wonderful lady called Cara. And she was like, you do not need a Ninja Creamy. And my wife and I just looked at each other and went, we need a Ninja Creamy. Because genuinely, we have used it just so much because of the whole non-dairy thing, that actually being able to make your own ice cream when you're dairy free. No, I would happily share it if you all want to come over, but that's a whole trek. It might be easier for you to just buy yourself a Ninja Creamery and some frozen mango as well. It might be cheaper. Yeah. We'll think of you while we're eating it. How's that? That would totally make up for it. The post-it note's still there, right? That's there, that's there, that's not waving. There's a rug. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's there. What are we missing? Is there something else in here? Oh, there should not be 3 mirrors there. Okay. I wonder how many times I flicked past that without noticing it. Sometimes the really obvious ones are like really not obvious. You're drinking your pasta water. Each to their own. So I did have some, we call them noodles because we're children. But I did have some noodles earlier, and I cooked them in homemade chicken broth, and it was really tasty. So yeah, I definitely drank that. So technically, that is pasta water, because noodles are just like, they're rice noodles, but they are just a form of noodles and pasta. It's related. That's totally the same thing. The fact that I'm supposed to drink the ramen water is beside the point. But yeah, that's a whole thing. Why not? I mean, yeah, homemade French fries and organic edamame noodles. Ooh, that sounds amazing. You can make edamame noodles? Is that noodles with edamame in them? Or is that noodles made out of edamame? And so they're like green noodles. Because, let's be fair, both of those sound amazing. Noodles made out of edamame. Okay, that sounds amazing. And they're green. Oh, they sound like they would be like great to eat, that they would feel good to eat, because, you know, eating green things makes you feel good. Like, you can pretend that they're healthy if they're green. So yeah, no, that's I have never heard of that though. I didn't know that that was a thing. We're going to lose this game as well. But that is okay. And then we will see who is live. What are we missing? What are we missing? We are... Okay, well that's... What are we missing? Ah! Thing on the wall. We are missing a wall of decoration. That's what we are missing. Was that commuter on earlier? Yeah, no, it was on. Okay, no, but we've definitely not. We've got 4% sanity left, and it's 3 o'clock. This is not a game that we're gonna win. But that's fine. That is all okie dokie. So just this big open area. And then, yeah, once we've lost our 4%, we will raid someone and then... What are we missing? Activities room, artwork. Which was the activities room? Oh, I think that's the one with the cinema? Okay. We are quitting that. We are going to find you some other wonderful people to watch. Who is playing something relevant? That we haven't raided in a hot minute. I don't know what this game is. It looks kind of scary. There is a gun. Let's have a listen. It looks a little bit Alien Isolation, but it's not Alien Isolation. Yeah, I don't know what game it is. Let's find out. Let us raid Marquis de Sade. And so yeah, I'm not sure what the game is. There's a gun. I'm assuming it's a little bit scary because it's called Species Unknown. So, let us do that. Let's go there. Okay, cool. And yeah, so thank you so much, and I will see you Wednesday. Do come along for our see you on Wednesday for our experiment, and we'll see how it goes. So I'll see you then. Thank you. Bye.